Guys, today we have to talk about some very important issues going on. Basically, people are playing Iron Maiden riffs wrong. Now, there are guys on YouTube going around pretending to be like this know-it-all of Iron Maiden songs and riffs and music, right? There's like riffs of the beast or the playing of the beast, something like that. And they talk with so much confidence about about Iron Maiden. They feel as if they are in the actual band, and they're actually playing these riffs wrong, right? So I've come out of Iron Maiden retirement myself now, just to put an end to this madness, right? Because it can't be possible that after 40 years of these songs being created, people are still playing them wrong. People gotta get their ears checked at some point. I'm gonna show you how to play two of the most iconic Iron Maiden riffs, or even three, the right way. Okay, so with that said, the first Iron Maiden riff that people get wrong is a 2 minutes to midnight riff, including Henning Gers, who I love by the way, but he gets it wrong. People play it like this, right? The notes are correct, the right pitches and so on, but also a lot of people play it like this, like something like that. If you listen to the recording, if you have ears like me, you will know that he actually goes, Adrian Smith, he goes like it's like a it's the tan 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 that makes the song, right? And the reason why this is very important is because rock and roll is very simple. It's a simple style of music. There is nothing crazy about it. So when you get these simple riffs, these simple things, when they are wrong, they really stand out. That's why most cover bands, listen to all these cover bands and so on, they all get these things wrong. And that's why even if they try so hard to sound like Iron Maiden, they will never be able to do so. Because the fundamentals are wrong, which is the rhythm, the vibe, the feel. However, to make things more complicated, Adrian Smith, he used to play this thing like all with down strokes, okay? He started playing everything kind of with all the accents. He started playing them with an upstroke, just to make those notes a little bit more stand out more from top end, right? So this is the chord, the notes that he plays. It's a G, C, E, right? But you cannot hear this high note so much, this E, because of the distortion from that era, from these compressions they used and so on. So the way he plays it now, it's more like, and now he goes like all the way down to the G here. He no longer goes, right? So that's a very important thing to keep in mind. If you want to sound like the record, then okay. But if you want to sound like 2025, 24, you gotta go. That's the right way to play 2 minutes to midnight. Not okay? You don't want to sound like that. You want to sound expensive. You want to sound Adrian Smith. You want to sound okay? Alright. The second riff people get wrong is the Wasted Years intro riff, okay? The way people play this is something like this, like a 16th note exercise. That's completely wrong. People think that the 16th notes that are being played are actually being played. But it's not like this. The reason why people hear the 16th notes is because the guitar sound of Adrian Smith has quite a little bit of delay going on, right? And in post-production from somewhere in time and so on, they added like some kind of delays and reverbs and all kinds of stuff, which makes people think that he's playing 16th notes, but in reality, he's just going tan taka taka tan taka taka tan taka taka tan taka taka tan taka tan taka tan taka 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 tan. Okay? But because he has delay, you can kind of hear this taka 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 taka, right? So it's actually played like this. Okay, not like this. It's not an E string exercise or something like that. And you really gotta put emphasis on those important notes, right? On the... Right, you gotta land on those notes. That's what makes the song. That's what makes the melody. If you go and listen to the live versions, you will hear that Adrian Smith, he stays on those notes for quite a bit. He goes like... He doesn't go like... It's not a 16th note exercise. That's one thing that people should really start paying attention to after 40 something years. Another riff you might be playing wrong is the actual signature, Iron Maiden Galloping. A lot of people, they really like palm mute everything and they go like... Now that's completely wrong because the way Iron Maiden plays this kind of galloping rhythms and so on is like in a very gentle way. They kind of feather on the string. They feather the string. They lightly put the palms here, right? And they just caress the string. Right? That's another thing people have to keep in mind. It's not, you cannot attack the string like a death metal guy. You kind of have to just like caress it. You have to be feathering the string, right? So that's another huge thing to actually play like Iron Maiden. With that being said, let's play this riff one more time.